Hello, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. Yeah, I'm just looking at my mess everywhere as I'm now working. This is my weekly work in progress finished object video. I was thinking, I think I'm going to clean these out and put my whips in here. Because right now I can't see, but they're everywhere on the floor. So, right, without further ado, let's get started on what I got done. So first, as always, this is the Bag O' Day hat for the week. Bod Hatpalooza is hosted by Laura over at Bad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. So I think the only thing I did different, well, I did a couple of things different with the hat. Obviously, it doesn't have, she had a brim, or not brim. Yeah, it is a brim. And I left that off. It was a single crochet brim on the bottom. I took it off. And I think in her video, she just gathers it all at the top without decreasing. But I did some decreases. Took liberties and made decreases on top of the hat. And now it looks like a beanie. I like my version. I like this version. It turned out pretty good. So, alright, the next ones are part of a tutorial. I got a new tutorial out. I hope you check that out. It is our, I probably should have called it a Poppet buddy, Poppet friend, Poppet doll. This is very similar to my You Are My Sunshine doll, but the head is a puppet. You can pop the head. Yeah, that looks. Pop the head, and you got the arms and the legs, and I got a body in that one. So yeah, looking very. So I got two of these. I got this one, and I got this one. Little puppet friends. And speaking of puppet, I experiment with another puppet thing that might be another tutorial in the future. Got these three puppet things that you pop in the center. And do a little fringe on the outside. So this one, I made the three separate little puppets and sewed them together. This one I tried to crochet them as I go. I think I like making them separate and sewing them together. And putting an outside edge. So, that could be a new tutorial coming up next week. I think that's all I got done this week. So some of the new stuff you might not have seen yet. I got, on our little loom here is a hat. I got a hat going on. I already got the brim made up. And this is not, I think this is probably going to be child size, because this is, I think my next, it's not my biggest one, but it's my second biggest. So I got that one going. Yeah, it's just I had to put a rubber band around to hold the yarn in place because for some reason this yarn likes to pop right off. I tried to wind it around and it just doesn't stay. It pops up, so I put a rubber band on that. Hold it in place. So, there it is. There it says the loom set. My son bought me the loom set. No, I bought it. Did I buy it? My son bought it. I bought it. I had a voucher. So that's that one. Oh, okay. So these is on my August giveaway playlist, which was a last minute addition. I saw it in my feed. I'm like, I want to make that, and it's a granny square. Let me add it to the playlist. So here's the first one done. And yeah, the pain in the butt is that I switch colors every row. Here's the second one, which means I'm gonna have to sew ends every round. that one started a second one, and there'll be 3 because I'm going to make another item on my playlist. I'm going to make a small version of the granny square tote that's also in my playlist. So for example, if you were to make this, if you were going to make a tote out of a different granny square pattern in my list, that's 2 entries in my giveaway, because you use 2 videos to make a project. So yeah, I plan to make the bag with these squares. It'll be cute. I think I'll like it. Plus won't have like the holes in it like the granny square, but I think this will be cute. So that's that project. They're over here. This is trying to find out. So this, I don't know if I've shown this one already, but this pattern is also on the August playlist. This is the knitted, it's knitted baby square, the knitted corner to corner baby blanket. And that's what I got done so far. So this is part of the Mystery Yarn Challenge for August. That's hosted by Lori over at Armchair Chef. Actually, this month is her last one. She's given it up. She'll probably move on to other things. So yeah. So what I've been doing is I took the yarn. I've been making them into cakes that I got. So I use the cakes. See, and then that's the cake there. Yeah, I'll finish up this cake. See how wide it is. See if it'll be wide enough for now, or if I want to make it wider. Yeah, I like how this is going to turn out, but like I said, knitting's slower for me, so I got to keep on top of this one, so it'll be done by the end of August. Okay. Yeah, I got stuff everywhere here. Okay. Alright. Some more progress on this one's probably getting to be almost done. Progress on, yeah, I can't even show it all. It's the poncho. Granny square poncho. I'll have to try this on later, see how big if it's gonna be. I might want it bigger, so yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there on this poncho. I take this one to work and I work on this one at work. So, or when I'm like going to doctor's appointments and that, so slowly working on this one. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna like this. But it's starting to feel heavy, so I'm probably wondering if I should use the lighter yarn or something, because this was mostly this has mostly got cotton and acrylic, and it's getting kind of heavy. Alright, this is the rug we're working on. Now I seen Laura at Mimi's Crochet and Farm again. She put out a rug tutorial, and it's like, yeah, I want to make that, and I started to make it. But I think instead of doing all half double crochets, throwing in like 3 rows of that and 3 rows of the candy stitch in there, which I have brain's not working this morning. I have a tutorial on a dishcloth using that stitch, so if I remember I'll put that in the description, but that's that one. Right, I think I'm down to, I haven't touched these projects. First one again is the sock. I haven't even touched it. It's still sitting there. I have the other sock. Yep, there. It's the other sock. This is actually a sock. So if you're kind of new, it's like, yeah, that doesn't look like a sock. It's a sock. It's a tube sock. We're just gonna make this longer, fold it in half, and then put a toe on it. And it's a tube sock. And I have worked on this one recently. I didn't work on it this past week. So, yeah, that's the knitted shawl, which I might pick up more next month. Because shawls is the theme for next month. So, I might pick up on this one next month. Yeah, I like that stuff. This is the fairyland. Okay. Stop walking. Alright. Fairyland. This feels very soft. I like that. So, I like the color. Yeah, I like the colors on that so far. It's very nice. Alright. Usually for this point, when you have a lot of whips, sometimes I forget one. Before I go on to the year-long one, that one's right here. Temperature scarf. Oh, yeah, that's getting to be, this is going to be a very long scarf. And it got into 100 yesterday. So that's, well, yesterday as I recording it. This was Monday. It got up to 100. So that's that. And it's supposed to suddenly get cooler back, like down to the, I think the high is only 80 today. And there might be some 70s coming up. So, there you go. That is the blanket. Oh, and I can't show it you because it's on on my central knitting machine. I do have a project. Let's see, picture. I'm using, I found some Summer Nights yarn, really thin yarn. So that's on the knitting machine right now. So that's a whip there. Alright, I think that's all I have. Now I want to remind you, I still have the giveaway going on all this month. It's the playlist giveaway. I'll have the video I'll have the video about that giveaway in the description, so hopefully. I only have a few participants, and I have a few. Right now. So, I'm hoping you guys will start rolling. I'll have entries rolling as the month progresses, because we're still only early August. So, okay, that's for sure all I have. So, if you did like this video, give it a like. See more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.